Stephan Bonnar, and you're watching The Road to 94 on rawvegas.tv.
Dana White has said before that you and Forrest will always have jobs because, arguably, you made the UFC what it is today with that one fight at the end of The Ultimate Fighter Season 1. Do you feel confident that he'll live up to that as time goes on?
Well, he always says he's a man of his words, so it might mean mopping the bathrooms in the UFC office, but I'm sure he'll keep his word.
Do you and Dana have a pretty good relationship?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's kind of like a father figure to me. I love the guy, so he's always treated me great. Yeah, I do. Do
you think Dana White is a good figurehead for mixed martial arts just as a sport in general?
No, he's rotten. Come on, it's my boss, man. Of course, you know. No, he's done great. You can't argue that. He took the UFC from nothing and made it. Well, I mean, look what it's come to, you know. So you can't argue with that. He knows what he's doing, and he's really passionate about it. And you know, he's been taking out the competition like a fighter himself, you know. And he really built the UFC into a freaking machine.
Do you watch a lot of mixed martial arts when you're not necessarily getting ready for a fight that weekend?
You know, I've always just loved fighting. You know, when I first watched the UFC 1, I thought, man, this is the coolest thing on earth. You know, I loved it. You know, to me, it was always cool. We got on a reality show. I thought this was going to be the biggest show ever, you know. And meanwhile, behind the UFC's eyes, they didn't even know if it would make it on TV, maybe one season bust. But to me, it was always like the coolest thing. So yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I just love fighting, and I always have. So you put together great fights, and of course I'm going to watch them.
How you feeling?
Hey, I made it through training. It means it's a good day.
Is it time to start tapering down now as you get a little bit closer to the date?
Yeah, it really is. So just want to work on more specific stuff now. Probably last day of hard sparring, stand up, probably move on the ground a few more times, hit a little cardio. But that's good, man. It means I made it.
Your opponent, Jon Jones. Tell me what you know about him.
Pretty long, athletic guy, good Greco, you know, unorthodox stand-up, throw some funky moves.
Tell me how it differs preparing for an opponent like him, who's a relative newcomer. He doesn't necessarily have a lot of fights, at least that are available, as opposed to preparing for somebody that you have a lot of tape on that you can actually sit down and study the game film, if you will.
I fought guys before, like I didn't get too much on Nichols. He fought Hamill and then had a quick UFC fight. So I got 3 rounds to watch of him and a couple of his earlier fights that he won pretty easily. So that's about as much as I get on most people.
Are you going to change up your entry music when you walk in?
No, I think that's my official song.
Yeah?
Little Townsend, so Eminence Front.
How much do you enjoy actually putting on a show?
It's good afterwards, but during the fight you don't really think about it, you know? It's like, this guy's trying to kill you, you know?
Right.
You're just survival fighting, trying to take him out. And that's kind of how I fight. When you fight that way, it usually makes for good fights. So then afterwards, oh, you put on a great show, then you feel good about it. Like during the fight, it's, you know, it's survival.
Win, lose, or draw, everyone has an after party. Where is yours going to be?
Oh, after party's at Moon. Moon.
Final question for you. What has been your biggest struggle coming back from this injury and getting to where you are right now?
Man, it's been a long road. Just seems like yesterday I was on the couch peeing in a bedpan, but biggest struggle, just probably the first 6 weeks of coming back, having to be really careful, not move the wrong way, you know, trying to kick for the first time again, and it just making it through that first 6 weeks, and also that first 6 weeks being really out of shape, building my cardio back, getting my lungs back. So yeah, that was the roughest part.
You've been fortunate. Your timing was really impeccable, just where you were and who you fought and the results.
That's not pee, by the way.
That's hard work, my friends.
I'm often accused of letting myself go after training. No. What was that one?